Whether it's your first time here or you're a regular here at Mr. Super Oz, I just want to thank you for tuning in to the channel. It exists because I, Oz, from the channel Mr. Super Oz, I wrote a 68-page graphic novel called Everlasting Survivors. Volume 1 is called All Day Long. If you follow the link in the description of this video, you can get yourself hats, shirts, posters, all kinds of fun things. But most importantly, you can get the story itself. And the more people that pick up the story, the greater the chances are that there can be continued adventures with these heroes. If you could, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment, enjoy. Smackdown, the 9th of January, comes from Tucson, Arizona. The show opens with XL Factor's A-Train taking on the best first generation's Kevin Nash. So, big meaty men slapping that meat.
Meats.
Yes, meats.
Meats.
That's a good shirt right there.
And it
Yeah, I hope Sean says
that doesn't get offended.
Yeah, well, I hope he just bought himself one. But so, just like with last week, the heels come out on top when A-Train derails Kevin Nash, and it's
Kevin's quads are still attacked.
yes,
Okay.
no injury
All
is
right.
sustained in this match.
Just making sure.
So, while we have the Tornado, the Team Extreme Tornado champions
There you go.
out for the first match, we have a 3-on-3 match up next, where we have Rook Nowinski, Bishop Storm, and Knight Test, accompanied by Queen Terry and King William,
Of course.
the complete Regal counter threat,
Whole squad.
taking on Jeff Hardy, Tajiri, and Billy Kidman. So due
What
to
a team.
right, so due to both the Regal counter threat being willing to cheat and being a well-oiled machine, Bishop Storm taps out Jeff Hardy with his single Boston Crab.
Yep, single leg crab. Got you.
So while we're continuing to emphasize the
Lance is great.
that
Storyline that we're doing.
that too. What I was going to say is while we're emphasizing the effectiveness of trios wrestling, we have Booker T make his way out to the ring to take on Just Incredible, also from XL Factor.
Of course.
So because it can't be bad guys galore all the time, Booker T overcomes Just Incredible, hitting the scissors kick and getting the 1-2-3.
Love to see it. I can dig it.
I like that. Up next, the Hurricane takes on Hugh Morris,
Nice.
who is accompanied by Bull Buchanan. Bull helps Hugh Morris get the win, and in the post-match shenanigans, the Hurricane challenges Bull, and Hugh Morris, who is the cackling madman, accepts the match on Bull's behalf.
Never ending story between these two.
But then Bull Buchanan says to answer on his own behalf. He says, "When I win, the Hurricane will be done." He's
Like the gimmick.
well, he's trying to get him out of the company, right?
Oh, okay.
So Hurricane retorts and says, when I beat you,
Yeah.
you're out of here."
Get out.
Yeah. So basically, it's going to be a loser leave the company match between Hurricane and Bull Buchanan.
Loser leaves town. Loser leaves.
Or SmackDown, maybe.
SmackDown.
Probably more SmackDown than anything else.
Yeah.
So, after that, we have Rey Mysterio getting a big pop from Arizona. Of course, again, Rey, beloved babyface.
Loved everywhere.
So, he is coming out to take on his opponent, who's already in ring, that being Nunzio. So,
Wow, got the job ready.
unfortunately, because he has let down Stephanie so much, so she gave him the big vignette treatment, she's given him multiple chances. She just didn't even bother to give him an entrance this time.
Heartbreaking.
And so, unfortunately, Nunzio loses once again.
619
And so
West Coast Pop.
exactly. And so Stephanie feels justified in her choice.
Fair enough.
We have a rematch from last week, Scott Steiner versus The Big Show.
Big bodies in this one.
However, before the bell can even ring, before the match gets started, the whole segment turns into pure chaos because Kevin is throwing hands at A-Train, who had beat him earlier in the night, and Just Incredible is using a kendo stick on Booker T to get revenge off of his loss earlier in the evening.
Is Wild Thing playing in the background?
And this, I know, right? Yeah. So this whole thing gets thrown out. There is no winner. It's just a way to promote that ensuing Team Extreme Tornado Rules match coming up at the pay-per-view.
Love it.
And so throughout the night, I forgot to mention this, but throughout the night we'll see vignettes, little clips popping up of both the Deadly Riders at a biker bar having a good time, having a laugh at Teddy Long's expense.
Of course.
And then also we will see Teddy Long hyping up Farouk and Bradshaw in their locker room. Okay. The reason being is the main event of tonight is an extra strange handicap match. So it's an extension of last week's main event. It's Chuck and Taker tagging up to collectively defend the TV title against Farouk, Bradshaw, and Teddy Long, who's stepping into the ring. And
the first time in, 20 years?
Something like that. So, but before we get to that main event, we have a semi-main event, another sporting contest where the Iron Addicts are trying to push Jamie Noble to his limit. This time it's Jacked Johnny Stamboli, who comes up short against Jamie because, again, we're trying...
irony, because Jamie is short.
I like that. That's funny. And then in the main event, The Undertaker defends and retains his television title.
I'm shocked. I can't believe it.
Right.
I wonder, does he pin Teddy Long in this?
There's no reason for him not to. He might as well pin Teddy Long. And so, because they're shoot friends anyway.
Yeah.
And so I think it's just pure good fun, and that's the reason I'm booking it this way, because come next week, the whole world's gonna change when it comes to this whole dynamic, and so gotta have the fun while you can.
I'm about to say, gotta have your kicks when you can get them.